A lengthy restroom. Longer than I anticipated. Go. And then before I know it.
That's right.
We still have levels.
All right, we still have levels after the move?
Yep.
All right. Well, I believe this is going to be the Washington Pride against Shattuck St. Mary 19U team. That is correct, because
I must have read the script.
maroon is Shattuck St. Mary's, which means white will be Washington Pride at home.
I think they switched it around since last time. Oh, okay. That was... Alright, well...
Because I had the same thing you did. I just looked because I saw the teams. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense.
Okay, so I was like, did I read it wrong? No, it was just a switch. So, okay, I don't feel so silly now. I'm like, wait, did I just mess?
Well, this is an exhibition. That might be why it wasn't on your schedule. Any of the Shattuck runs are going to be exhibitions. They're not part of the league.
Okay, so... that would be why. You said your wife put that. Do you have like a copy of that in your?
I can see if she can email it over to you.
Because I said I made it work, but it wasn't. I made it work in Excel, but it wasn't like a perfect copy paste.
Cool.
I didn't think I would need my. I've got like my regular gloves and I keep a pair of fingerless. I didn't think I would need them. I thought Mariucci was warmer.
Well done on that one, dude. Well done.
Oh, thanks.
We got the Rockstar team with the three of us on the call this week.
What?
We got the Rockstar team with the three of us on the call this weekend.
Okay, well, I can still see the scoreboard from here.
Yeah. It's actually a little bit easier for me to see from here because I'm not looking through the net.
Oh, yeah. And then Riley is doing the scoreboard down there? Yeah. Okay.
I don't know how he's going to be at both rinks tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Or they have someone else, and they just didn't update it.
All right, Ashley, if we're still connected to the network, can you just send a text saying that we're good or something? We had to make a move for one of our video guys coming up the rest of the day. Well, we're just about to get started on game number 3 here, the first day of the Minneapolis Classic for the Junior Women's Hockey League. This will be an exhibition game. One of our good friends is a guest team for the Minnesota event, Shattuck of St. Mary's 19U team, right down the road in Faribault, Minnesota. A college preparatory high school that brings up some fabulous hockey recruits both on the men's and women's side against the Washington Pride out of Washington, D.C. Commits on both sides, and we're just about ready. Here we go. Game time going on as Shattuck of St. Mary takes control of the puck deep down in the Washington Pride end of the ice. Back around behind the net, trying to get things situated. Washington Pride doing a nice job with the checking. Wide open, and just misses number 16, Julie Jabrovska. Taking another shot, another wide shot for Shattuck's. Sends the puck down through the neutral zone, but Shattuck's takes control once again. Down on the far wall. But Washington Pride picks up the puck, takes it out of the zone, down through neutral, turns it right over at the blue line. Back down around the net. Oh, centering pass for the Pride, just nobody there. In net for Shaddix is Tanith Plachnica, and on the other side, I believe is number 30 as well, Maria Suarez. So it's the battle of the 30s here in the third game of the day. Face-off won by the Washington Pride, but picked up by Shaddix of St. Mary's. Pride circling around. Shaddix with the puck along the far wall, trying to center it. Off the mark just a little bit, gives the Washington Pride a chance to clear the zone, which they do down through neutral. Cross-ice pass to the middle of the arena, and a shot just wide on net, picked up by Shaddix of St. Mary's. The Pride picking up the puck, back down toward through neutral and down deep into Shaddix zone. Pride able to keep it in, shot blocked out front. Shaddix bringing it deep down toward the near wall, trying to get the puck to cycle. Neither team having a really good shot at doing anything sustainable in either end early on in the game. 2.5 in. Shaddix really starting to try to cycle the puck, but a miss on a pass forces the Pride to clear the zone. And cross-ice pass, almost intercepted by the Pride. That's dangerous when you're having problems with the passing, to pass it in front of the goal. A shot blocked by Shaddix. Shot from Adeline Vetterman. And Shaddix picking up the puck again. Down through neutral. Feeds it. It could be a breakaway, and it's smothered up. Number 19 of Shaddix St. Mary, Brooklyn O'Brien, with about the best shot and the best chance of scoring so far. But Suarez shuts her down with a face-off in the Pride offensive zone. Face-off won by the Pride, circling back behind the net and over toward the far wall. Trying to clear the zone, but pickpocketed up by Shaddix and able to stay within the zone. Pride once again with the puck. Nice crisp pass across ice. Clears it, sends it in deep into the Shaddix St. Mary zone, does the Pride. Pride pick it up back behind the net. Shaddix circles back behind. Near wall, fight for the puck. Picked up by Shaddix. Shaddix shot on goal, saved by Suarez. And a Pride cleared the zone and forced the puck all the way down. Icing is waved off. Forced down into the Pride zone. Pride pick it up near the near wall. And the Pride, nice center ice pass, trying to work it around, is number 25 of the Pride, Campbell Hegarty, but shut down by the defense. Hegarty up with the puck once again, trying to get a shot off, but unable to do it. Nice work by Shaddix of St. Mary's. Pride turn around the puck and force it down into the offensive zone. As Shaddix pick it up and force all the way down into the Pride zone. Icing waved off. Pride picking up the puck in their own zone, circling it back behind their own net and trying to use the resources that they have for a trip down to the other end of the ice surface. But Shattuck's doing a nice job maintaining the zone. The Pride finally able to get it on the stick, clear the zone, but not for so long as number 20, Kinsey Berman, brings it all the way down, shoots it on net, and covered up by Suarez for a face-off in the Pride zone. Face-off won by the Pride. Fight for the puck back behind the net. Pride retrieves the puck, but it's another fight along the near boards. Pride fighting to get it out, which they barely do, and maintain it coming through neutral. It's a 3-on-3. A shot by number 9 of the Pride, Casey Blum, goes wide, but it's back down toward the near boards one more time. Circled back, meant for Kathleen McKee, just outside of her stick. A nice centering pass, and it's a goal from the Pride's Casey Blum. Nice goal. Center, Blum with the goal for the Pride. Casey Blum, by the way, is a senior and committed to Delaware. How about that? Delaware is where she's going to go. Ensuing face-off won by Shattuck's of St. Mary's. Picked up by the Pride. Pride in the center again. Meant for number 26, Eleonora Pranther. Just outside of the reach of her stick. And circling down behind the net, trying to clear the zone. Shattuck's having a hard time trying to do that. Into the Shattuck zone, keeping the zone at the blue line, but Washington Pride able to bring it out to neutralize, dumps it in so they can get some fresh legs out on the ice on a shift change. Almost a pass intercepted by number 25, Campbell Hegarty, just outside of the reach in neutral. But right now we're down in the Blues offensive zone for Shattuck. St. Mary trying to even it up here early on in the first period of play. Washington Pride able to get it outside of the zone. It's a 2-on-1 very quickly. And taking a shot is number 12 of the Pride, Ruby Thier. Tanitha Pacheca doing a nice job with a save on that for Shattuck of St. Mary. Fight for the puck along the near boards in the corner. Picked up by Shattuck's. Shattuck's trying to clear the zone. Having a hard time getting it out. And the zone is good. Picked up. And a shot from the Washington Pride from Chloe Broke on target. But 30. Pacheca doing a nice job with another huge save for Shattuck's. Shattuck still maintaining the offensive zone. And it's another save by Pacheca for a face-off in the Shattuck's. And the face-off won by Shattuck's, but quickly taken over by the Pride. Shattuck's able to clear the zone finally down into neutral. Give them a chance to get some fresh skaters out on the ice. Make sure you check out all the happenings of the JWHL on Instagram with hashtag simply JWHL. Follow them on Instagram, YouTube, everything. Nice shot from the Pride's number 21, Alexander Hemingway. Forecheck is strong for the Pride here this afternoon at Mary 3M Arena by Mariucci on the beautiful University of Minnesota campus. Pride able to clear the zone, bring it up through neutral. Number 2, Jana Krenfrost with a shot, smothered up by Placheka once again, forcing another face-off in the Shattuck zone. Won by the Pride. Shot right on goal immediately by Kathleen McGee off target and wide as the Shattucks bring the puck out through neutral ice. And trying to get a shot off, which they do. Shattucks trying to see the number. Sorry about the jersey. It's bunched up in the back. Shattuck's shot was covered up by Suarez with no problem. It's a face-off with 10:02 left in the first period. Face-off won by the Pride. Pride up through neutral. Pass to the far. Nice shot from the Pride's numbers 26, Eleanor Pranter. Able to maintain the zone, and the puck is up and out of play. I believe that will bring the face-off just outside of the blue line. Washington Pride head coach Kush Sidhu is the founder of the JWHL. What a great guy and a great man, doing some fantastic things for these women of hockey, especially with the PWHL flourishing. And the head coach, Sarah Murray of the Shattuck St. Mary, right here in the great state of Minnesota, down the road in Faribault. But right now, Shattuck maintaining the offensive zone, trying to get some shots on goal. Number 7 of Shattuck St. Mary, Bauer Ackerman. She's a defenseman going to Gustavus. Nikita Danchek is going to go to Dartmouth. And number 16, Julie Jablowska, is going to go to Maine with 19, Brooklyn O'Brien, who we talked about just a little bit earlier, going to Merrimack. And the goalie that you see in for Shattuck St. Mary, she's going to go to St. Norbert, and her backup goalie, Dana Reagan, will be in Norwich. Those are the committed for the Shattuck St. Mary's. On the Washington Pride side, Casey Blum, who's scored the single goal here so far, is going to be going to Delaware with her teammate number 14, Morgan Hill, to the University of New England, along with Madison Hill, the sisters, University of New England. And your goalie in right now, Maria Suarez, is going to be going to Assumption College. Those are all committed on both sides as the puck is smothered up down on the Washington Pride side by Suarez, ensuing a face-off on the near boards. Out to the blue line, Shattuck maintains the zone, trying to get a clear shot, and it is all the way through with a save by Suarez for number 22, Mackenzie Stillman. Maintaining control of the zone is the Shattuck St. Mary, putting some pressure on the Washington Pride early on. And still a lot of pressure with a shot blocked inside, just outside. Suarez smothers it up for a face-off in the Shattuck offensive zone. 7:35 remains in the first period of play. I believe all games this weekend will be updated as they happen on game sheets, so make sure you get signed up for that, for updated stats, goals, assists, as well as penalties, penalty minutes, and everything else in between. Shots, saves, all that for your favorite players in the Junior Women's Hockey League. Right now, Shattuck's maintaining zone, putting pressure once again on the Washington Pride, trying to square this thing up late in the first period. The Pride working around and finally able to clear the zone. They're coming in with a head of steam. Nice defensive play by Shattuck's number 19, Brooklyn O'Brien, to stop the surge of the Pride. And Shattuck's able to clear the zone, send the puck all the way down. Not big enough or long enough for icing to be called, so play continues. The Pride coming up through, some doop-de-doos by number 22 of the Pride. Madeline Hill loses puck and tries to regain momentum as the Shattuck team hustles down the ice, shoots it deep down into, what a weird bounce off the wall. That was almost a great scoring opportunity for Shattuck. Let's see, a whistle has been blown. It looks like a penalty has been called. It's going to be 2 minutes for high sticking on Shattuck's number 20, Kinsey Berman. So it will be a 2-minute minor penalty at 6:11 remaining in the first period for McKinsey. Berman, 2 minutes for high sticking. That's going to put the Pride on the power play. The first one of the day. Let's see if the Pride can capitalize. Shattuck's is a hockey preparatory school here in Minnesota. They supply a bunch of fantastic Division I college athletes as well as some NHL and WPHL players. Shot on, tipped wide by the Pride. Pride circling back behind the net. Almost loses the puck, but maintains it. Goes to the far side on the blue line, passes into center ice down to the near boards. And trying to force a shot in, but blocked out front was number 26, Eleanor Pranter. And puck cleared. Leaves 1:02 on the penalty. 59 seconds remaining. Washington Pride up 1-0 late in the first period against the great team, the 19U Shattuck St. Mary team. Shattuck's has brought two teams here this weekend, a 19U team and a prep team. So we'll see both of them in exhibition games. Remember, all games against Shattuck's will be exhibition games and will not be labeled toward any standings throughout the season for these teams. They're to invite teams from the great state of Minnesota, and we love to have them each and every year. Washington Pride in control of the puck, trying to circle it in with 13 seconds left on the power play. And stopped out front, cleared all the way down. That should just about do it, as Shattuck's is going to come on full strength in 3 seconds and clear a penalty kill. What a great penalty kill for Shattuck's of St. Mary. Washington Pride getting some great shots as well. 4 minutes remain in the first period. Shattuck's trying to put it down deep, trying to cycle that puck, get it into the net, and it's down behind up toward the near wall. And the centering pass interrupted. That's going to be a nice save by number 30, Tanis Plechika. And Shattuck's picks up the puck one more time up through neutral ice, just out of the reach, which is going to give the Pride a chance to cycle the puck through, wide down in the neutral zone. So now it's picked up once again by Shattuck's. Shattuck shoots it all the way down, waved off icing. Shattuck's being shadowed by the Pride over on the far wall. Pride and Shattuck both doing a really nice job on defense here this afternoon. And the puck is free. Who's going to pick it up? The Pride get to it and clear the zone. Shattuck's must retreat and clear the zone before they can go back in, so offside is not called. It allows the puck to go all the way down, but Shattuck's going to maintain control. Put it out toward neutral ice. See what they can do coming all the way down, but it's turned over as the Pride tries to come up. Number 6, Ariana Evans, loses the puck but gets it down. Oh, centering pass by number 16, Sophia Leto. Nobody there but Shattuck's players. Much to the chagrin of the coach and the goalie down there doing a nice job. Down through neutral ice, puck shot all the way down. They're going to wave off icing once again. They want play to continue with 1:54 left in the first period. Shattuck's in the offensive zone trying to get that puck centered for a chance to even things up. Little deflection off of Suarez. A pretty easy save there for her, and the puck goes all the way down. Played by Placheska, so the icing is waved off. They say that got tipped. I don't know if that actually got tipped or not. I think that was clear all the way down. I think the Pride got away with the one there. No icing called. Shattuck's a shot wide, smothered up by Suarez. Face-off ensuing in the Washington Pride zone with 1:06 remaining in the first period. Face-off won by the Pride. Pride trying to clear the zone. And picked up deep in the zone. Centering pass. Glove save by Plachetka. She saw that one all the way through. Great, great job to keep it 1-0 with 49 seconds left in the first. Shattuck St. Mary's with the puck after the faceoff. Trying to clear the zone, which they do. Tipped down through neutral ice, and it's a puck race, as we saw in the first game, won by the goalie, Suarez. Whistle called. It looks like interference is the call. It's going to be on the Washington Pride's number 11, Faith Jordan. She gets a 2-minute rest break for interference with 33.3 seconds left in the first period. Well, Shattuck's on a power play. And it's going to be a 3-on-5 as Shattuck gets brought down. They're going to almost have a 2-man advantage for 2 entire minutes. Washington Pride's number 21, Alexander Hemingway, gets called for interference. So 1:55 left on the first penalty. They're going to be 2 men down for nearly 2 minutes. This is a great opportunity with 28 seconds left on the clock for Shattuck's to get squared up before the first period ends. Face off in the offensive zone for Shattuck at St. Mary. 25 seconds remaining. Shattuck's with the puck. They're going to try to do anything they can to get centered. And they lose the zone. They have to completely reset, which is going to take so much time off the clock. They're not going to have time to do anything before the end of the first period. That means they're going to have 1 minute, 27 seconds into the second period with a 2-man advantage. We're going to put a minute up on the clock, and we'll be right back with you for period number 2 with the Washington Pride facing Shattuck of St. Mary's 19U. Goodness, huh? All right, as the teams break, we are ready for period number 2. It's a 1-0 lead for the Washington Pride. 1:27 remaining on a 2-man advantage. So Shattuck can really capitalize here and tie this game up. They have a great opportunity with a 3-on-5 advantage for the next minute and a half. 2 penalties happen within about 5 seconds of each other. Not what the Pride wanted, but Shattuck's a nice save by Suarez. They're going to try to take advantage of this and try to play with the puck to get as many shots on as they can. You never know where a shot's going to go unless you shoot it at the goal. That's what the coaches always say. Down deep is Shattuck's. Back up toward the blue line, circling the puck, and trying to center it. Misses a stick of number 19, Brooklyn O'Brien. They're going to try it again. They're going to cycle the puck all the way around the zone from end to end. Try to shoot it back in, center it, and here's a shot deflected high. Putting a lot of pressure on is the Shattuck St. Mary's team. Look at that wide open. That should have been a shot right there, and it is. Suarez gobbles it up for a face-off in the zone. "20 seconds left on the 2-man advantage. Nice little minute flourish there for Shattuck of St. Mary's with a 2-man advantage. Another shot, another save. Suarez. Goal for Shattuck to just put as many shots on as they can, try to center the puck and see what else can do. Oh, we're going to get called on something. Not quite sure what the call is. They're saying maybe goaltender interference, maybe. They're going to bring it outside of the blue line. 3 seconds left on a 2-man advantage. 8 seconds left on the power play. Shattuck's 2 minutes without any goal. You got to give it up for the Pride defense. And there's the first one. Second one is out right now. And the Pride have managed to get back to full strength with no damage done. A minute and a half into the second period. Shattuck's trying to center. Nobody home. Maintains the zone until the Washington Pride take it up through neutral ice and shot right back down in the neutral. It's a power puck play in the neutral zone. Shattuck on shot with Suarez smothering it up. It's a face-off in the offensive zone for Shattuck at St. Mary's. Face-off won by the Washington Pride, taken out of the zone by Campbell Hegarty. Campbell Hegarty swinging it all up, and it's a shot on net for Hegarty. A huge rebound right onto the stick of a Shattuck St. Mary's teammate. Brought all the way back down into the Pride's zone. A fight for the puck back behind the net. Around the near wall, Washington Pride trying to get it out. And Shattuck's holding the zone, but now it is going to come out because nobody is around on the far side wall. It's going to be shot all the way down. Icing. I'll bring it all the way back down to the other end of the ice. And face-off, fight still going on, handled by Shattuck of St. Mary's. Up in here, oh, it hit the pipe, it hit the horizontal bar. And another shot, Suarez. Shattuck's putting on the pressure right now. 2 near goals. And bring it back into the zone. Cross pass ice for Shattuck's. Shattuck's pushed along the near wall. Unable to stay on their skates. Allows the Pride to clear the zone. I don't know whatever the Shattuck's did during that first break in between periods 1 and 2, but they have come out like a whole brand new team. They are forechecking. They're putting shots on net. I think it was completely one-sided on the first period, and so far it's pretty well completely one-sided on the other way early on in the second period with 4 minutes gone, 16 minutes remaining in period number 2. Puck play in the neutral zone. Oh, it's a shot on net and a rebound for Shattuck's. Shattuck's number 21, credited with the goal, Sydney McKinsovic. She's a junior. Not sure on the call for the assist on that, but the goal is credited to number 21, Sydney McKinsovic. Nice job. Pressure. Brings it to 1-1 with 15:40 remaining in the second period. It's a whole new hockey game now. The pressure has been tremendous for Shattuck of St. Mary's. Right on cue again. Steered away to her teammates to let play continue. And it is cleared, and it will be icing one more time and brought right back down into the Pride zone.
Snap the picture.
Near wall. Picked off by Shattuck. Pride taking it. We're going, keeping the zone as a Shattuck team. Doing a nice job. Pride doing all that they can. They finally get the clear out. And the tip will be on net as Placheka does cover it up, which puts you into a face-off in the offensive zone for the Washington Pride. All the way around to the far side. Shattuck's bringing it up. Washington Pride sending it out toward the far wall one more time. trying to clear the zone, which the Pride does. And they say no icing as it was tipped on its way down the ice. So play will continue as Shaddix brings it all the way up through neutral, and they're going to call offsides on Shaddix. Somebody with a skate across the blue line before the puck brings the face-off outside the zone. Face-off won by Shaddix. Shaddix cycling into the zone one more time. Puck pushed out past the blue line. Washington Pride gains control into their offensive zone. And a pass and a shot on net, smothered up by Placheka. Another face-off near boards in the Shattuck zone. Washington Pride trying to get off some shots. That was deflected out front, never made it through. And the puck tied up on the wall on the far side. Pride trying to dig it out. And there we go. Who's going to maintain control along that wall? It gets pushed out of the zone. And it's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a slashing penalty called on Washington Pride's number 11, Faith Jordan. 2 minutes for slashing, 13:25 left in the second period. So 6:35 on the penalty. It's going to give Shattuck hockey team another great opportunity to not only tie, because they already have, but to take the lead. Shot up and high, flies over the net. Looking for a tip that never got it. Here's a shorthanded opportunity for the Pride, and that is cut off by the goaltender, Placheka, doing a nice job. But we're going to get another whistle here. I'm not sure what it is. It's a holding penalty. Who's it going to be called on? Shattuck's number 21 on the hold. That's going to tie things up. Sidney McNauchevich. So it'll be 4-on-4 for the next minute 39. And the faceoff will come all the way down to the Shattuck zone toward the near wall. Four and four hockey, a lot of open ice. Who's going to take advantage of it? Shot put down by the Pride, unable to make it all the way through, blocked out front. And it's going to be an icing, barely. Icing called. Puck goes all the way back down to the Shattuck's end zone for the faceoff. Pride holding his own. Trying to push it down deep. Shattuck's doing a nice job of one-on-one hockey. Nothing really able to get established. 21 of the Pride. Alexander Hemingway walking right in, but a nice stop by Placheka. And Shattuck's flies down to their offensive zone. They're going to try to center it, but nobody's there for any help whatsoever. It's going to clear the zone. With four people, it's a lot of ice to cover. Got 34 seconds remaining on the penalty. Then it will be a brief power play opportunity of about 23 seconds or so. Shattuck's coming in hard, and Shattuck's is going to get the goal. Number 4, via Palmer. with the goal to go up 2-1. Bea Palmer. She's a senior forward, not committed to anywhere quite yet, but a proud member of the Shattuck St. Mary's 19U team right down the road in Faribault, Minnesota. Well, the Pride take control, trying to get it up through neutral ice, tipped, but we keep control coming up through barely the blue line as Shattuck's clears and both teams are at full strength. So it's 5-on-5 hockey once again. 11 seconds left in the penalty. All right, Shattuck forechecking, looking good. Pride up through the neutral zone. It is intercepted by Shattuck's of St. Mary's, number 20. Kenzie Berman puts a shot on goal, but quickly covered up easily by Suarez. A centering pass intended for number 8. Hadley Kramer goes just wide of her stick. Not able to connect on that opportunity as the Shattuck St. Mary's team pushes that puck all the way down. And they say icing is waved off. It did not make it past that blue line, or it would not have had the opportunity at full capacity for the players. That's when it gets waved off, or if it gets tipped or touched by anybody on the opposing team. And tipped up through center ice. Back down for Shattuck's. Just skipping over her stick. And the Pride coming up. Nice feeding pass to Ruby Thayer. Quickly broken up. And we're going to try it again to no avail. Shattuck's doing a really nice job with defensive hockey so far today. We've got 9:31 remaining in the second half. We're over halfway done with the second period. And it is your Shattuck St. Mary's 2 and the Washington Pride 1. Icing called. The puck goes all the way down to the Shattuck St. Mary's side of the ice. Face-off won by Shattuck's. Shattuck's pushes it down deep into the Pride zone. Pride pick it up along the near wall and force it out of zone into center ice. Shot right back down and in and out. They maintain their onsides. And the Washington Pride look to get it out, which they do. It hopped over a stick. Remember, all teammates must clear, otherwise it is offsides. Makes it hard to have anything accumulate when you start playing like that. And it's the Washington Pride coming back to take care of the puck. Forecheck. Huge. When you forecheck, it opens it up to possibilities. You might have other men and other women open during the game of hockey. Shattuck's coming on through. The Pride doing a very nice job defensively. They may be down 2-1, but this has been a great, great contest, which it always is when Shattuck's comes to town when we're here in Minneapolis. Both of these clubs are very well coached. Sarah Murray as well as Kush Sidhu. Kush is the founder of the Junior Women's Hockey League. It gives girls the confidence and builds up their stamina for the great state of hockey. There's teams from all over the nation and even the world, because we have a international coalition here this weekend with Canadian teams and U.S. teams. And it's a shot saved up by Placheka, doing a nice job. 7:18 remaining. Shattuck's up by 1. Well, the Pride hadn't maintained the puck, and they're trying. Are they going to be able to keep the zone? They are not. Shattuck comes and pushes the puck down further on the backside of the goal, but they are hustling. They're trying to make things right. Instead of leaving them alone in their own zone, they're forechecking the heck out of them today. I love it. It's a dangerous proposition, but sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. And today, so far, they are winning with 6:40 remaining in the first period. Little deflection on the side of the goalie's skate, up and over, and shot all the way back down. They're going to let play continue. And the Pride having a hard time keeping the zone, so they're going to spread the love out a little bit. It's center ice. And here we go. They were off, so they all had to clear. That was very close. I think they had the right call. It's a whole different vantage point from up here than it is down on the ice. You can see things a little bit better. You can see things more clearly. The refs in all these games, they get ridiculed and criticized. They're doing the best they can, and we say that throughout all the levels of competition. Nobody's going to be correct 100% of the time. But if you're respectable, there we go, shot. Pushed away by Suarez. If you're respectable and sincere, things will happen good. And it's important for the referees, as we have a low number of referees across the entire plane of hockey due to the ridiculeness that they receive. So the more that we can do as fans, the better that we can make them feel, the better this game of hockey is going to be in the long run. Right now, Shattuck's bringing up the puck, and Shattuck is going to get the score. I do not think Suarez was ready for that at all. They're going to credit the score to number 16, Julie JWHL, as they go up 3-1. The Shattuck's team with 4:49 left in the second are beginning to gain strength as they do each and every year. They are invited to the Minneapolis weekend here with the Junior Women's Hockey League. Shattuck controls the face-off. They're going to try to get things cycling correctly down their own zone. Oh, it was a tipped pass. They had a sprinting number 6, Lauren Showalter. I don't believe any shots made it through on that ambition. There we go. We're trying to get it out of the zone. It could be a breakaway right here. And Shattuck's number 21 on the breakaway, Sydney McIntonich, with the goal unassisted. Brings the score up to 4-1. Shattuck's team is coming on strong. Center ice face-off. Held by Shattuck's of St. Mary's. But the Pride bring it deep down into the zone. Shattuck St. Mary's, they're going to let him play. All right. It's 4-1. Shattuck's, and they're pressing again. Number 13, Aaron Gallagher, gets caught up. Centering pass for her, but not able to line things up correctly. And the Pride with the puck at mid-ice. Trying to get things situated. Shattuck's trying to press the issue again. They're coming on strong. And it's going to be played by Suarez and pushed over to the far side. We've got an injury down on the ice. She's up and skating. That's what we like to see. But the play is stopped due to the security and the health risks of all players involved. Because of the stoppage of play on Shattuck, the faceoff will be brought outside the blue line. The Pride all the way around the boards, trying to get it out of the zone, which they are not able to do. Shattuck pressuring one more time. It was pushed out front and tipped. Never made it to the pass. And it's picked off once again. Oh, Shattuck's doing everything that they can. They have got the Pride scrambling, shot wide with 2:30 remaining in the second period, up 4-1. And the Pride are able to clear the zone finally. And up through neutral ice. And a shot blocked and ricocheted toward the near wall. Pride unable to handle the puck with the stick and brought back down to neutral ice one more time. Shattuck of St. Mary's with the puck and trying to get into the zone, which they do, but quickly brought back out. And now quickly brought into the zone, and a shot by Julie Jovanovska just goes wide. The next shot up and over. They are maintaining and pressuring the zone with 1:37 remaining. They're going to try to get another shot off. Number 16, once again, Julie bringing it in, but nobody there to help her out mid-ice in front. The zone is maintained. Shattuck of St. Mary's, they just look like they have the stamina of a lion here late in the second period. And they have the Pride running all over the ice trying to play pickup with them. But the Pride, well, I thought they were going to clear, but nope. Got stood up right at the line one more time. 57 seconds remaining, and the zone has been in this zone for about a minute and a half with no break for the Pride. Shattuck's doing a fantastic job here on the offensive side of the ice. Just taking complete control, walking those pucks right in, and they finally clear the zone with 32 seconds remaining, which hopefully they're going to call offsides and bring the puck outside of the blue line with 28.2 seconds remaining in the second period. Pride with control on the puck, clear the zone up through neutral ice, and finally down into the Shattuck's side of the ice and into that zone, but not for long, as Shattuck brings it right back up. 10 seconds remaining. 4-1 Shattuck's over the Pride as period number 2 comes to a close. How you doing, man?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Well, just was looking at the setup here to figure out when
Either or.
Oh no, you're good. We can just move those chairs. Literally all it is a headset.
Yep.
And then I have my computer up with the live stats for like penalties and stuff like that.
Cool.
It's on game sheets.
Awesome. Yeah, it's super simple.
Yeah. Yeah. And, yeah, it stands dead and or I can do this game and you can see what I do while you do the camera and you can do the next one later. Yeah, stand still and slow.
I think I've only got the one today. And I've got 2 tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, 'cause I gotta go do Bethel's men's games tonight. They
Oh,
got
fun.
St. Scholastica. So,
Out of Duluth?
yep.
Really?
Yeah, that one's a home away series, believe it or not. So the girls are on the road at St. Scholastica. They'll play tomorrow night at Bethel, and then the guys are at home and they'll play in Duluth.
No kid.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
The only one that's a home series in conference is Moorhead.
Huh.
Concordia Moorhead.
Yeah, There's that, or if you feel more comfortable doing camera, whatever you want to do. You tell me. I mean, pretty easy to get along with.
Yeah, no, definitely. I get that vibe. How did Jeff come? How did you and Jeff come?
Which one?
Huffman.
Oh, he found me on the broadcast for Facebook.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'm great to talk to him too, but he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Good dude.
Yeah, he really helped. He stepped up and got me some people when I needed it.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
Yeah, Jeff, I know him through NSPN. We've done some games together.
Cool.
So
Yeah, no, he's a good dude. I worked with him a lot.
yeah. So Connor, I guess with this tripod, we've been dealing with some of that. You might have to finagle it a bit just because of our angle here.
Yeah.
Like this, I can't seem to.
I wonder if it would be better to go to like the lower box thing.
well, we were down over there,
And it
but
was.
with you, no,
It
was,
doesn't matter. I can go down.
Oh, it was great down
Yeah,
there.
I can go down.
Let's just go back down there then after the game.
All right, if you're
Yeah,
like
I can go down. It's
we
a
moved
distance
up here
thing.
because we
It's a
thought.
distance
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Yeah,
Perfect. Okay.
Yep.
We moved up here because we thought you might not be able to walk
Yeah,
down here.
no, I'm good.
All right. Yeah, we'll move
All right.
back down there then. That's
I
actually a better angle.
pardon me. Yeah, I know it is.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Oh yeah, I know. We just.
I don't want to make y'all job harder than it is.
No,
It's
no,
not
no,
doing it.
we don't
Yeah.
want to make your, it's
Yeah,
like,
no,
hey,
it's all good.
We want to be considerate of you too.
It's all good.
Hey,
It's
like,
not my first rodeo.
but yeah, if you're able to get down to that lower box, then then when I get here tomorrow morning, we'll just sit up.
Definitely.
Well, they'll have it set up tonight. I think
I'll
they're
be,
going to leave it.
I'll be here early tomorrow.
Okay. And I'll be at the other arena all day.
So,
So you'll be with
Yeah, I'm
Mike
doing
and then Mike Cook.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Do
doing the
another-
first two games.
He's a play-by-play guy for Egan.
Okay.
So I've known him for like 20 years.
Fresh.
Yeah, because
We're butchering names today too. So we didn't get
yeah, they haven't sent. And I emailed the coaches; they didn't respond to me.
Imagine
So
that.
I know.
It's really
well, it's like, hey, at least no one can say I didn't give it a shot.
God.
But
I'm
yeah,
like,
pronunciations. There's no
I'm
guide.
used to
so we're just
updating
guessing.
rosters in live junior games.
Oh,
So.
Yep.
It's
Yeah, these Shaddix teams, man, they always play good here.
nasty.
Yeah, and there'll be time to move things back down again because they'll resurface the ice after the third period.
Yep. And then they'll warm up and play
It's a
without cutting.
Yeah, it's a 5-minute warm up, and then they'll play the first and second period and cut after 3.
So it's only one cut.
Yeah. Which sucks for my voice. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm just getting over bronchitis and pneumonia. I've had my voice back for like 4 days.
You call Sigley there?
Yeah. And then I fill in for Egan when I'm not at Simmons.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm there full time for boys and girls. So
Yeah.
I do some Concordia.
I covered
University?
some Northwest
Oh,
Saturday about the game.
yeah.
All kind of stuff. I've probably been in it semi-professionally for like 7 or 8 years.
Nice. Well, thank you for
Yeah,
doing
of course, man. Oh, UConn. Hello. St. Cloud. Winnipeg. Those are big.
Yeah. What's your last name again?
Hawthorne?
That's right.
Yeah.
I just couldn't fit your whole name on the
On the
thing.
sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I basically just grew up with like all my siblings playing and stuff. Yeah, got into it that way. But my sister played varsity at Centennial like years
Oh,
ago.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, and they were pretty good at that time. They finished like second in
Do you
state.
call any high school or just professional?
I do some high school too. I've covered some Mounds View, some
Okay.
yeah, whatever. People just reach out to me.
Yeah.
Being based kind of out of the super ring,
Yeah.
we get so
Yeah.
much work over there.
I see.
I
and
could work every weekend.
I'm
if
looking
I really
at getting
wanted
in some more, but with my sporadic now that I'm filling in for Egan and I have 14 teams for Simley, I don't have. I applied or I auditioned for that Vixen job.
Yep. I know that Huffman's at St. Thomas now a little bit.
Yeah, if you want to call it, let me know.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Cool.
Let's do it. Why not?
It'll be fun. But if you need to break tomorrow, you come tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just doing 2 games, so I think I'll be all right.
Okay.
But,
I have no idea. Abby Leanne?
Yeah, that's what I would say. Abby Knox.
Yeah.
All right, period 3 just about to get underway. Washington Pride, Shattuck St. Mary. Shattuck's really came on in the second period. 4 goals. They just look like their conditioning is out of this world and came in like fireflies and not letting go. A lot of time spent in the offensive zone for Shattuck in that second period. We're going to be switching some things around here for the next game as well. We have a great and a well-versed and vast knowledge team of constituents here throughout the weekend that we have got on board for staff. So we're going to let Connor Hawthorne, the voice of Bethel University and the Super Rink, do play-by-play for the next game, and I'll be on camera. And then I'll be back with you for the 5th and final game here this afternoon, and then all day tomorrow over at Ritter. I will be on the call as we have a great team of people over here at 3M of Mariucci, as both rinks will be busy all day long. So we're giving you a little bit of flash and flavor of a bunch of different voices today, just so everybody can have a chance at doing this and having some fun. But right now, we're going to turn our attention down to the ice level surface for the third period of Shattuck St. Mary versus the Washington Pride for 20 minutes left of hockey for game number 3 of the Minneapolis Invitational Weekend of the Junior Women's Hockey League. Ice surface is all done. We're looking. And the Pride bringing the puck back up through center, trying to get a shot off, but tipped out wide. And holding the zone is the Pride. Down deep, back behind the net, tangled up Shattuck St. Mary with the puck, trying to clear the zone, which they cannot. Washington Pride hold along the far boards. Back behind the net and over toward the near boards, up board bounce, and saved by the Pride to maintain the zone. Pride coming out feeling just a little bit frisky after giving up 4 goals in the second period. Shattuck with the puck, trying to get a pass over to Brooklyn O'Brien, but covered up by the Pride and sent back out to neutral ice. Shattuck setting up neutral ice, and the Pride take over, trying to bring it deep down into the blue zone, and they're going to give up the puck. Puck slips off the stick, and the zone is cleared barely as the Shattuck take over control one more time. Gets tripped up center ice, but play continues. The Pride seems like they're bunching up, and nobody's really available for any sort of help once they get it out into the zone. But they're going to call an offsides as the faceoff comes outside the blue line. 18-17 left in the third and final period. Face-off controlled by the Pride. Around the far wall, picked up by Shattuck's. Lost and cleared the zone, does the Pride. They're coming up on a 2-on-1, but a nice hustle back. And it's 2-shot save for Placheka. A small rebound, but smothered up once again. But a nice little flurry of action for the Pride that's more than needed with deficit of 1-4 in the third period. Near boards. And the Pride give up the puck to Shattuck of St. Mary. That's going to be a Pride penalty called on number 16, Sophia Leto. I believe she's going to get called for interference. No, they're going to call her for tripping. This still, regardless, it's a 2-minute minor penalty, and it's going to be a Shattuck of St. Mary power play. Shattuck's taking control, centering the puck. Unable to control it. Sends it back down deep. And cross ice to the near boards. Shot wide by Julie Javnaska. Up to the blue line, over toward the far wall, dumped back down behind the goal. Up to the far wall again. Brooklyn O'Brien loses her skates, which clogs up the puck. Oh, look at that. It is a centering pass. They're trying. Nice direction attempt just wide. I don't think Suarez even saw that one coming. Another shot. Pad save. Back out to the front. And another pad save from a shot from Madigan Nemke. Another save. They are peppering Suarez right now on the power play. Still 45 seconds left on the power play. You can feel the momentum switch down on the ice. Doing anything they can. Shattuck St. Mary, centering pass was deflected and cleared the zone to give the Pride a little bit of a breather and get some fresh legs out on the ice is much needed. Well, the Pride clear one more time on a miscommunication from Shattuck St. Mary's. But Shattuck quickly back. And the puck stalls just short of the blue line, so they must, as the penalty expires, they are full time. And another nice save by Suarez following the centering pass all the way up. Zone is cleared one more time. Shattuck picks it up in neutral ice. Shattuck's bringing it up the ice. Taylor Berman with the puck, dumps it in. And the Pride, that might be a penalty there. It sure is. No, they're not going to call a penalty. All right. They're going to call icing on that. Icing brings it all the way back down to the Shaddocks of St. Mary's end for the faceoff. Shaddocks controls the puck. And they're able to almost clear the zone. Little preemptive there. They cleared the zone. It was shot right back in from the Washington Pride. Pride forechecking a little bit, causing some confusion on the St. Mary's team. Shaddocks brings it down across the blue line and forces a shot that's tipped in wide and put right on the stick of a Washington Pride teammate. He shoots it down toward neutral ice, and the forecheck continues, and it results in a turnover for the Pride. Pride, it seems like they have Shattuck's reeling a little bit. A shot on goal by number 21, Alexander Hemingway, covered up by Plechka. Face off in the Pride's offensive zone. 13:53 remaining in regulation play. Pride shot goes wide. Back behind the net. Trying to bring it all the way up. Centering pass, center ice. It's one-on-one. Nice defensive play by the Pride. We're going to get a penalty called for interference. I believe that's number 2. That's going to be Jana Kronfrost. 2 minutes for interference, so it will be a Shattuck's power play opportunity at 6:24 of the third period. Pride able to clear the zone and bring the puck all the way down, taking some precious time off that penalty time. But Shattuck's quickly regains the puck, shoots it up, and enters the blue line special that they have been in most of the game here. Up toward the blue line, trying to cycle that puck, shot wide on the near side. Fight behind the puck for the Pride. Shattuck St. Mary up to the top of the zone, and a shot blocked and sent to the near corner. Tripped up on the Pride, but play continues. 58 seconds remain on the power play opportunity for Shattuck's. Oh, look at that. It is a short-handed opportunity. And she shoots it wide. What a shot and what a chance for Kathleen McGee, but shoots it up and over the top of the net on the breakaway short-handed opportunity. But now Shattuck's regains composure. 26 seconds left on the power play. And she's going to cover it up is Plecheka, which gives a breather and a chance to change some personnel, get some fresh legs out there as the face-off comes to the near corner in the Pride's offensive zone. Pride unable to keep the zone. Shattuck's clears and enters their offensive zone, and the puck gets shot right out. That is almost a breakaway opportunity, but Shattuck's quickly comes back, shot way wide. Shattuck's able to clear and bring the puck controllably down through neutral ice into their offensive zone. Along the near boards, and the Pride take control, shoot it into their own bench, and a stoppage of play. And the face-off outside of the Blues line and outside of the offensive zone. Well, it must have been tipped because they're bringing it back into the zone. So shot over into the far boards in the far corner. The Pride able to clear the zone and tip the board up front. It's 2-on-1 here and tipped back in. Everybody must clear. Everybody's good on the line. But Shattuck's has control of the puck one more time in their own zone. Up through neutral ice, finding a woman on the near boards and trying to feed her, but not able to get in there without a bunch of Pride teammates converging. on the little black piece of rubber down on the ice. Pride maintains control in their own zone, trying to get it out, going to the far corner, and they send it back over into the near corner boards where the Pride picks it back up, tries to fling it out of the zone, but picked up by Shattuck St. Mary's, but now able to clear all the way down. Well, neutral ice fight for the puck is taken by the Pride. Pride coming down in the zone, trying to push her way through, was number 9 of the Pride. Casey Blum already has 1 goal on the night. Looks like a broken stick down there on the ice. And smothered up by Suarez for on face-off in the zone for the Pride. 9:23 left, 4-1. On top is the Shattuck of St. Mary 19U team. And a face-off won by Shattuck St. Mary's. Not able to keep the zone. They must circle around through neutral ice, being smothered by Washington Pride. Pride able to take the zone, moving in 2-on-1 opportunity, but defense doing a fantastic job for Shattuck St. Mary. And Shattuck able to clear the zone. It could be a mini little break. Oh, just off the stick of a centering pass to number 6, Lauren Showalter. Shattuck's maintaining the zone, circling the net. Shooting number 4, Bea Palmer, with already 1 goal on the night. Just wide. Now on the near boards, it is the Washington Pride up through neutral ice. Puck being taken over by Shattuck St. Mary's and sent deep down into the Washington Pride zone. Picked up by the Pride as wholesale changes on both teams. Fresh legs out on the ice. 8:16 remaining in the third period. Pride picking the puck back up, back behind their own goal. Stopped by Shattuck St. Mary. And it looks like we are going to have a penalty. It is going to be high sticking is going to be the call. High sticking on Washington Pride. Number 8, Hadley Kramer is going to get the penalty for the Washington Pride. It's a 2-minute minor penalty, which will put the Shattuck St. Mary 19U team back on the power play for 2 minutes with 8:03 remaining in the third period. All right, here we go. Face-off handled by Shattuck St. Mary. It is a shot and a save by Suarez. And brought back out to the top of the blue line, cycling the puck, trying to get it into. Oh, what a rebound. And number 20 was right there, but taken up by the Pride. So unable to get the rebound with a wide open net was the Pride. Cycling the puck one more time is Shattuck St. Mary. Broken up and nicely put all the way back from the Pride, so the Pride can get a wholesale shift change on a penalty kill with 7:18 remaining. 1:10 remaining in the power play, so just about halfway over. And Shattuck putting the pressure on, but really only being able to get a couple shots on net, as the Pride doing what they can to hold their own. Nice blocked shots, nice redirections. They're doing a nice job. There we go, just wide. Up the near boards one more time. Shattuck and Pride fight for the puck. Pride come back out with it. Bring it back down toward the goalie, and Suarez covers up for a break and a face-off in their own zone. You know, I wish everybody was here, because when they start playing Taylor Swift in Mariucci Arena, there are probably some people that really enjoy it, and probably some people that really don't. I know my daughter would be up here doing all the dance moves and everything else. And Shattuck on the power play. Oh, and it is a power play goal on a rebound for Shattuck's of St. Mary. They go up 5-1. And credited with the goal looks like will be number 21. Her second of the day, Sydney McIntosh. With a great rebound. Absolutely no chance for Suarez to cover up that rebound when it's perfectly placed on a stick like that. So don't hang your head on that one. That was very hard. It is a power play goal, and penalty box benches are clear, and it is 5-on-5 with 6 minutes remaining. Washington tried up through neutral. No help as the centering pass tries to ensue, taken by Shattuck's of St. Mary's, and it's going to be icing. Puck brought all the way back down to the SSM side of the ice surface. And face-off won by Shattuck's. Far side corner. Being tied up there by the Pride. Shattuck's brings it all the way down. Trying to center is 14. Back toward the blue line. Centering pass for Shattuck's, nobody home. But the puck is still continued to be moved and monitored by the Shattuck St. Mary's team along the near boards. Nice centering pass and a shot on goal for number 5, Maggie Wallander. Shattuck's trying to get things turned back around, and Wallander shoots it all the way back down and all the way around the boards, the far side of the boards, where it is in neutral ice and shot down to the Shattuck side of the ice surface along the backside boards. Picked up once again by the Pride. The shot intercepted by number 9, Nikita Danicek. The Pride trying to clear a zone, which they cannot do right now. Shattuck's doing a nice job. Pride finally clear, bring it all the way down through neutral ice. Loses the stick. And centering pass tipped wide and down behind the net by the Shattuck's teammate. Up to the top of the line and on net. I do not think that goalie even saw that puck coming in. That was just a clear and present gift that it bounced off her with 3 minutes and 55 seconds remaining of a domination play by Shattuck of St. Mary's against the Washington Pride so far. Our next game is going to be Stansted College out of Canada against Philadelphia Junior Flyers out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And it's a Shattuck of St. Mary's goal one more time. No, they wave it off? Oh, the referee waved it off. It is a no goal down on the ice surface. They're celebrating like it was, but it was waved off. No goal. 3:32 remaining in the third period. That's going to raise some questions at the end of the game from the coaches, I have a feeling. That's why we all love the game of hockey. It doesn't matter. Shaddix maintains control off the faceoff. And now the Washington Pride bring it up through neutral ice, try to gain the offensive zone, which they do, but it's quickly broken up by Shaddix of St. Mary. And neutral zone. Catch and release is what we call that. Nobody really regains control past the blue lines, and it sits in limbo. But right now, Shaddix of St. Mary's, they're getting lucky with their skate blocks and everything else to maintain the zone. And a wide open up and above the goal shot for number 16, Julie Jim. She wants her second goal of the day, I believe, is what's going on. 2:30 remaining in regulation of the third game here this afternoon at Mariucci Arena in 3M on a beautiful University of Minnesota campus. We'll have both rinks going all day long tomorrow, Ritter Arena and right here at 3M Mariucci Arena. I will be over at Ritter all day long calling the games over there, and you'll have some great teammates, Connor Hawthorne. You'll have Mike Pedden and Mike Cook all on the call tomorrow. It's going to be a penalty with 2:03 remaining. A holding penalty, 2-minute minor, is going to be called on. Looks like Shaddix, but I could not get the jersey number. I believe it's going to be number 7, number 8. Bella Chu. All right. That's going to put pretty much the Pride on a power play the rest of the game unless they score. They'll have about 3 seconds remaining, but not much can happen in 3 seconds on an ice surface this big. Very proud to be here on the beautiful ice surfaces in the University of Minnesota where the Minnesota Golden Gophers play, both men's and women's teams. Past national champions on both sides. And a Washington Pride shot right on goal, smothered up by Plachenka. 1:32 remaining, 1:29 on the power play. And the Pride with control of the puck. Down back behind. Pride centering pass goes all the way through and out the zone. Nobody there to handle the situation at hand. Up through neutral ice and dumped down deep into the Shaddix at St. Mary's end of the ice with 1 minute remaining in the third period. And it is cleared, and they say, no, we are going to wave off icing. So the goalie is going to come out and play it and keep the play moving with 52 seconds remaining in the third period. The Pride want to try to do something. They know they can't win the game, but they want to put some pressure and show them that they are not going to give up at all. And they are not. They're playing hard all the way whistle to whistle. 36 seconds remaining. And the Pride own the puck in the neutral zone. Tips off and shot back down. But the Pride right there to pick it back up again. Try to make sure everybody is on sides and make a stab at it. It stalls right on the blue line as Shaddix comes down, but it is nicely defended and shot all the way back down. Icing waved off one more time. 10 seconds to play in the third period. Fight for the puck along the back corner. The Washington Pride shot deflected wide. And that's going to be the end of the game. It's going to be the Shaddix St. Mary 19U Team 5 and the Washington Pride out of Washington, D.C. 1. The next game coming up in just a few minutes, about 15 minutes away. Stansted College and the Philadelphia Junior Flyers. I'll grab this and put it back down and we'll call her good.